Imagine being a kid who should be worrying about school, friends, and the future. Instead, you're listening for footsteps outside your door, trying to work out what kind of night it's going to be. You learn to read tone before words. A slammed door means stay quiet. Raised voices mean stay out of sight. Every small sound feels like a warning. You don't relax, not really. Even when things are calm, you're waiting for it to change. Homework doesn't matter when you're focused on staying safe. Sleep doesn't come easy when your mind won't switch off. You stop thinking like a kid and start thinking like someone who just needs to get through the day. That was my normal. Growing up surrounded by physical and mental abuse changes you fast. It teaches fear before trust and survival before anything else. Eventually, I entered care, and for the first time, something changed. Stability, and it was real. Because of that, I stand here today, not as a statistic, but as proof the system can work. Now consider this. Another boy grows up exactly like me. Same trauma, but different, enters through a different system, structure, and support. What happens to him? He falls through the cracks. He becomes a kid people judge without understanding his story. This is the difference care can make. It doesn't just support lives, it decides them. I've lived in care for almost 6 years. During that time, I've seen both sides of the system. Some parts build you up, while others quietly break people down. 5 of my brothers were placed into residential care, while I was placed into foster care. Same background, same trauma, completely different outcomes. And the difference changed everything. Environments shape behaviour. Support shapes direction, and without the right people and structure, even the strongest young person can struggle. With it, everything changes. Living in care can feel unstable and overwhelming. Moving houses, adapting to new rules, and learning to trust changes takes a toll. Over time, that instability builds frustration, anger, and confusion. Behaviour is communication. When that behaviour isn't understood, situations escalate. Instead of support, young people get punished. Instead of guidance, they get control. This doesn't teach anything useful. It damages trust and makes things worse. What works for one young person won't work for another. Yet the system often treats them the same. That's where it fails. Carers are often placed in difficult situations, expected to manage trauma and high-risk behaviour without the support they need. Under pressure, some shut down, while others rely on responses that don't work. This creates a cycle where behaviour and reaction continue to clash. It's not just unfair, it's dangerous. Carers need rights, because when carers are supported, everything improves. Confident carers build stronger relationships, respond calmly, and create safe environments. With proper training and support, they can guide behaviour instead of reacting to it. I know this because I've lived this. With the right support, I've been able to achieve some things I'm proud of. I've started year 12, I've become the sport captain, I've taken on the role of the Regimental Sergeant Major of the 14th Cadet Battalion, and I've joined the Youth Council. That didn't happen by chance, it happened because someone supported me when I needed it most. That's what good care does. It doesn't just keep you safe, it gives you a future. So where do we go from here? I'm asking for 3 clear things. First, better training. Carers need practical skills to understand trauma, manage behaviour, and build trust. Second, stronger support and consistent leadership. Stable environments give young people the security they need to grow. And it's the same for carers. Stable environments give them the support they need to help the young people. Thirdly, clear rights for carers. They must be able to protect themselves in dangerous situations without fear. These changes are simple, but they matter. because when care works, it changes lives. I'm living proof of that. A quote from Tia Walker: "Carers carry the weight of others' futures. If we don't support them, that weight becomes too much to bear." Thank you.